Hey guys! I know this is like a month too late, but here's a Super Bowl video. Whoa.
Hey, what you doing?
Sit down and I'll explain everything.
Okay, you need a chill pill.
No. The Super Bowl.
Happened a month ago.
That's not the point. The Super Bowl was all about the Hunger Games.
Really?
You need to listen and I'll explain. Okay, so a large part of the Super Bowl is advertisements, right? Right. So the Hunger Games took that one step further. It made the entire Super Bowl a giant advertisement.
Are you sure about that chill pill?
My rant. Can I get back to it? Good. Now, as I was saying, the Super Bowl is just one giant Hunger Games commercial. If you want proof, look at this. Okay, never mind. Both football and the Hunger Games are both games where you fight to various ends.
Yeah, but that's a coincidence. You could say a zoo animal and a prisoner are the same. But they're not.
Yes they are, Eamon. Also, that's not my only proof. If you want more, think about it this way. Both the Hunger Games and the Super Bowl start eliminating players.
And the second connection is what?
If you think about it, it makes sense. How do they determine who's in the Super Bowl?
A tournament. You don't just murder people like in the Hunger Games.
I get that you want more, but think about it. The end result is elimination, and typically blood.
You have 2 cases of straw grasping. Nothing more.
Ah, but Eamon, the Super Bowl isn't the Hunger Games. It's an advertisement for the Hunger Games movies. Meaning they wanted you to remember the old movies and get excited for the next one. And one of the biggest parts of the Hunger Games is the need to survive. And if you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to survive elimination.
Look, ma'am, you believe what you want, but can I go?
No, I will show you the connection, I promise!
Be serious. No connection.
What? I have spent 3,110,400 seconds on this theory! And if you look at the actual game, the connection becomes even more obvious. In the Hunger Games, the last 2 contestants were Peeta and Katniss. Their initials, P and K, which also happen to be the initials for Patrick Chung and Cam Chancellor, who belong to the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks, respectively. And, if you look even closer, just like the first Hunger Games, the first half of the Super Bowl ended in a tie. Now, are you gonna call that a coincidence?
Are you seriously saying that the producers of a young adult series were able to convince 2 football teams to fake the first half of the Super Bowl? Don't answer that. By the way, I calculated it, and let me just tell you, there's no possible way you worked on this 24/7 since the Super Bowl.
You're trying to move away from the point, and we haven't even covered halftime.
Okay, stepping away from your craziness for a second, all halftime proves is that Katy Perry likes creepy singing sharks. So what?
It's the link. It connects the first half and the second half. Just like Catching Fire connects Hunger Games and Mockingjay. Think about it. First, Katy Perry and Katniss Everdeen both wore a fire dress. Second, Katy Perry's performance changed over time, just like the dangers in the Court of Quell changed depending on the time. And that's not even mentioning where she sang while flying like a mockingjay. And then in the second half, that's supposed to represent District 13 and the Capitol fighting their war.
Michael, that's great, but it doesn't mean anything. It's a random guess from a lack of sleep.
Doesn't mean anything? Are you sure about that? You
My prisoner.
Raymond,
And
if
you
you
don't
want more
to
survive,
you
we'll show
be
quiet and
don't
move away
from you.
second.
Michael, you mean?
That's right.
Well, this is just great. Well, now what?
Well, we're controlling contractually obligated to.
To what?